if you're getting close to retirement or just thinking ahead, you're probably done a pretty solid job with your savings account. But here's something most people don't consider. How much of the money that you have sitting in the bank is in cash? In other words, it might feel safe, but holding it in there, you're losing buying power every day as the dollar keeps slipping into the future for sure. And the value of our dollar is losing steam. Inflation's eating away at it. That's why most people are just thinking, I got to do something different. So they're looking to real assets. Now, that could be property, that could be crypto, that could be different things. But I think you should take a look at physical gold, really, gold or silver, because those are going up, and not a rocket ship ride, not like the stock market, up and down, but just a constant, steady gaining ground. You see, gold is a biblical currency, and at Noble Gold, you can buy gold or silver or bars or coins, and you can have it shipped directly to you at your home, or you can let them just store it for you securely in a vault. Either way, it's a smart way to convert cash into a tangible asset in these times we're living in, and that could be gold, okay? Consider that. Just go to the below. Just go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. Or call them on the phone at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad that you did that.
The U.S. Navy recently conducted multiple test launches of Trident II D5 ballistic missiles off the coast of Florida, demonstrating a system capable of delivering thermonuclear warheads thousands of miles away. An Ohio-class submarine fired the unarmed missiles from a submerged position, marking the 197th consecutive successful test. Marines and airmen were pre-notified with safety zones established along the missile paths, which were visible as far as Puerto Rico. The Trident II, operational since 1990, is part of the U.S. and UK sea-based nuclear deterrent and can travel over 7,500 miles at speeds of up to Mach 24. It can carry multiple warheads, including the W-88 thermonuclear and the W-76-2 low-yield options, with high accuracy. Director Johnny Wolf emphasized the importance of maintaining readiness and developing next-generation strategic systems to ensure continued sea-based deterrence, the Express has reported. The tests come amid global tensions, including escalations involving Russia, North Korea, and China. Federal officials say the Dallas shooter, identified as Joshua Jan, specifically targeted U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents. Notes found at his residence showed hatred toward ICE and revealed that he had planned the attack in advance. Jan used a ladder to climb onto a nearby rooftop early on Wednesday morning, where he then opened fire with a legally purchased 8mm bolt-action rifle. 3 detainees inside a van were hit, with 1 killed and 2 critically injured, while law enforcement risked their lives to move others to safety. Authorities said Jan acted alone, citing another note in which he wrote, quote, "Yes, it was me." He was later found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound by Dallas police officers, CBS News has reported. ICE officials blamed, quote, "wild rhetoric and the use of tracking apps for fueling attacks on ICE agents, which they say have surged by 1,000%. Chinese electric vehicle maker Yang Wang has set a new production car speed record with its U9 Extreme reaching 308.4 miles per hour at the ATP Papenburg testing facility. Driven by German racer Mark Bassing, the U9X surpasses the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus's 304.8 miles per hour record from 2019. The EV produces 2,977 horsepower from 4 individual wheel motors and features the world's first 1200-volt architecture, pushing battery limits rather than motor power. Only 30 units of the U9X are planned for production, raising questions about whether they will match the record-breaking configuration, the U.S. Sun has reported.
The world is experiencing an alarming series of apocalyptic events, historic weather disasters, earthquakes, droughts, wildfires, impending economic collapse, the rise of AI. In Revelation 9:11, Pastor Paul Begley and Pulitzer-nominated journalist Troy Anderson investigate if these are the true signs of the end times. Is this the final meeting of current events and prophecy referred to in the Bible? Revelation 9:11. Order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Target.com.